belated Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, everybody. Nanasita sa ito ang PSEi overview. This will be a special episode since we're gonna do a 2016 year-end overview. So we're gonna look at 2016 as a whole, what had happened, the roller coaster ride we had for the year, and hopefully you guys were able to follow your trading plan. I can't stress that enough. You need to have that. That's very important if you wanted to survive in trading stock market. It's all about focus and discipline, and also, we have wins, losses. That's normal. That's how market goes. But of course, you should not have busted your account, because definitely there are opportunities, big opportunities that had happened for the past 12 months. And right now, what we're gonna do, tanaw na to asa padung ang merkado for 2017. I know that the government just started, or the new government just started 6 months ago, and the performance is solid as in 6 months strong, and I can't wait for it to perform for a whole entire year, where the government would take us, especially us traders and investors. What we're looking for is opening Philippines to foreign businesses. Okay, hopefully they can amend that 60-40 agreement from foreign investors and foreign businesses. In that case, if they would be able to amend that, then we could definitely expect huge sum of money, direct investors coming in the country. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and look at the charts and see what we can find for 2017 and what we could expect. We're back on our chart. So I've already isolated 2016, so we're now looking at the big picture as to what happened for the year of the monkey. So this is 2016, you guys. Mona ni siya. As I've mentioned earlier, we had a roller coaster ride for PSEi. So we actually started a year with a downtrend. Here's the timeline. We've started a downtrend. It has been in a downtrend since April 2015. Okay. All right. Before price action reversed back up. So when we started 2016, we were negative 13%, or 918 points, or negative 918 points, and then we've recovered and bounced back to 2018 points, or 33%, for the next 6 months. So that was the story for our stock exchange early 2016. One of the reasons is that first quarter, Aquino administration, if you guys still remember, there had been an increase of government spending, election spending, so that helped boost the economy. So that was definitely expected, a reversal back then. And then when the transition from the old government to the new one, of course we expect that to have some impact as to the new government still is still about to provide its foreign policies. It's understandable, so we're still on a honeymoon phase. But with that being said, the first 6 months was a very solid foundation for the Duterte administration, we have a solid achievements, and in fact, we're fastest economy for third quarter of 2016. So we've boasted 7.1% GDP and an increment of 6 by next year. So that's pretty huge, knowing that how fast the government is addressing issues with the country right now, and enticing more investors to come in. Hopefully there will be an amendment of the constitution regarding foreign investors, which is basically we are not investor friendly. So by the time it's lifted, we expect to have really huge foreign direct investors by the time we flex our or open our doors to the global economy, or we open our doors to the world. So the story, in short, ang story na to for 2016 is half of the year we're up and half of the year we're down. So now the question is, what would happen, or where would we go first thing 2017? So let's go look at our indicators. Just for you guys to know, those who are those who are new to this channel or this review, shout out po dahil sa mga ni-subscribe, or those who subscribe to the channel, shout out to you guys. I always use moving averages for my trading and review. It's easier for me to see where the trend is going. Not too much. It's not too less. It's not messy to look at. Well, I do use moving average 20, moving average 50, moving average 100, moving average 200, and one exponential moving average 13. So the moving average 13 and 20, these are the fast indicators, or fast moving averages, for me to see a sudden shift in price action, where the market, or how the market reacts at a shorter period of time. So when we look at July, we had a cross under, which is a sell signal. It's not clear. Dili siya klaro. But that was a sell signal for market reversal. But we would never, no one can really tell exactly when it would reverse. So we need confirmation. So by the time we've reached down to moving average 20 crossing under, or about to cross moving average 50, then that's already a really strong signal for you to go out or watch out for your stocks that are affected by index to take profits. So then it continued downwards. Most of you guys know this already, but let me just repeat that again, that in every action there would always be pauses. There's a relaxation in a certain movement. So mo relax ng market nato, guys, and it creates channels. Okay, mag-create na siya og channel, and just to show you where those channels are. Okay, channels. Okay, so right here we have a channel right here. So we move down. We've already moved down, and we've created a new low. Actually, we've leveled on the previous structure. Note that when you see price action price action going back to previous support, if price action would violate that, or would go under, or would trade below the previous structural low, that means to say the support is now broken. So as you can see, it created a channel. It had a major downtrend, and then it relaxed a bit and created a channel and then moved down. So it already violated the previous structural low, signaling you that we are already on a strong move down. So it would continue to move down. And although there is a short recovery here, it's a fake recovery. Always remember to follow the major trend. So our major trend is down. That's a major trend, because again we've violated previous structure support. Okay, it's pretty basic. Everything's pretty basic. It's support and resistance, moving average, not so fancy, very solid way of looking at price action. So after it recovered a bit, then it continued to move down. It continued to move down, and then it created another channel right here. Okay, this is another channel. So the after that big move down, it relaxed. Nirelax na po siya. Nirelax na po ng price action. And then it pierced or crossed under the support area right here. So this is a previous structure support again that has been violated. So what would happen for 2017? Well, personally, my bias is bearish. Okay, this is my bias. We could probably see a continuation, January continuation, but I doubt it would reverse. Since Donald Trump is yet to take his office, or first month for the US to have their new president. And remember that global economies are affected or also dependent on foreign policies for US, which is one of the superpowers. So you expect uncertainties with Donald Trump's government, although we're not that directly affected, but then again, market uncertainties. Okay, so it's a bit shaky ang merkado, ana. So we cannot really expect a reversal right there and then, until everything would settle. So that's why my bias is bearish. And also the short-term price action I have here, there's no crossovers. Even though if there's a crossover moving averages, would need to have confirmation. My confirmation is that it should close this resistance area, or price action should already be trading above it. So that's a new trend, a new structure high created. Okay, and another thing, if price action would move down, we see a gap right here. Remember that gaps, there would always be a time that these gaps would be filled. So that's where I'm expecting price action would go for 2017 early, or January, most of January. This is where I see the price action would go. We had uh, a uh, breakaway gap here, and then it went back, or reversed down. So most likely this will get filled. Okay, so that's where I'm looking at for PSEi early 2017, before we could see, price action to really move up once global market would settle after Trump sits in office. Also, let's try to use other indicators. As usual, I use Ichimoku Cloud. For those of you who are not familiar with this, I use Ichimoku Cloud. Literally, it means at one glance. You can just use one indicator, and you can see the entire condition of the market. So for the new guys who just followed this review, this is a cloud. You see this is a cloud, the Kumo. It's called Kumo in Japanese. When price action trades below it, that means to say you are on a downtrend. Okay, so as you can see, price action are trading below the Kumo, and also there are conversions signals. There's two line here, the blue and red. Blue is the Kaijin and Tekkensen, Kaijinsen and Tekkensen. The red is Tekkensen. When these two converge or cross, we call that TK cross, then that's a signal that price action is starting to reverse, or it's signaling you that there's already a new trend developing. One confirmation you can use is that price action is trading above the Kaijinsen. So you see when it crossed over, the Tekkensen crossed over the Kaijinsen, candles or price action should be trading above it, but that's not absolute. Okay, in order for us to really verify that it already reversed, is that when price action are already trading outside the cloud, right? So price action should be trading trading here above the cloud, and this black lagging span or Chico span right here should also be piercing outside the cloud. This already signals you that the action or the price action or the downtrend has already been reversed. Okay, so as long as it's not showing you that, then you can expect our index to go down. Hopefully we can hold the support here and bounce back up for the rest of 2017. Okay, and just to show you how powerful, or how good this indicator is as well, let's go back 1 year ago. Okay, where I told you we've been on a downtrend since April 2015. So this is what I mentioned earlier. This is a significant TK cross. So there's a cross between Tekkensen and Kaijinsen, and price actions are trading above our Kaijin, or the blue line. We're trading above it. So there's already a developing reversal of the trend. Now, as I mentioned earlier, one thing is that we need to see price action trading above the cloud or the Kumo, which it did. It traded here, and then our Chico span also pierced outside. Chico's Chico span also is visible outside the cloud. So with all that parameters and with all that parameters, then that's the time you can actually see that the market perception has already been changed, and then it's move up. The rest is history. Okay, so that's how simple it is. So again, just to recap, we have a bearish bias. There could be a possibly continuation of short bullish trend. Yeah, forgot to mention, Kumos can act as support and resistance area. So Kumo resistance area. So if price action would move up, we could expect it to have a bounce or a breakdown back down, since this would act as a resistance area. So that's basically it. That's what we could expect in the first month of 2017. That's the year of the rooster. Hopefully the chicken would give us really awesome trades. And don't forget to like and share this video, and saludo sa mga nag-subscribe sa channel o katong wa pa ni subscribe. Subscribe ka mo para napatay daghang mga overviews, and share this to people who are interested in trading stocks, and let's spread the knowledge and help each other with the knowledge we've accumulated over the years. Okay, Merry Christmas, belated Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. See you in 2017.